They say sometimes things gotta break for the sunlight to come in, illuminate all that you got. You made me feel at home in a world I saw through the eyes of a girl. You color everything in. They say things that go up must come down, but you got me over the ground, love taking me higher than I've ever been. And when you're talking to me, I feel like we're the only ones, just you and me, as the world spins on. I don't need anything much, 'cause when I'm down you lift me up, just you and me, as the world spins on. I know sometimes it's hard to believe that we got all we need right here. I'm holding you close, 'cause you made me feel at home in a place I didn't always feel safe. You held the light to come through. And they say things that go up must come down, but you got me over the ground, love taking me higher than I've ever been. And when you're talking to me, I feel like we're the only ones, just you and me, as the world spins on. I don't need anything much, 'cause when I'm down you lift me up, just you and me, as the world spins. Things that go up must come down, but
We are gathered here today to celebrate the beautiful union of Micaela and Brad. Today, surrounded by the people who you love most, you're making a promise to laugh together, dream together, adventure together, and keep choosing each other every single day. When Micaela and Brad asked me to officiate their wedding ceremony, I was quite honestly shocked that Micaela would trust her sarcastic older brother to host such an important life event. Of course, my response was to ask if I could do the entire ceremony speech from the Princess Bride. She said, absolutely not. So here it goes. Marriage! Marriage is what brings us together. Marriage is many things. It's love, of course. It's commitment, but it's also teamwork. And Micaela and Brad make an excellent team. They've combined for a record number of points on the volleyball court where they first met. And I know this for a fact. I've been keeping stats. And they've accomplished this with only a combined 3 unrepaired Achilles tendons. When Brad joined the volleyball team as a free agent, he immediately impressed our whole crew with his skills on the court. We were pretty bad, losing a lot at the time. But for some reason, he continued to show up and play, and I think we all know why that is. The connection that started on the court grew into more moments, dates, long conversations, new memories, and plenty of inside jokes. They knew from their first summer day trip together to Agunquit Beach that they had something very special. Brad collected 2 seashells that day as a keepsake, And of course, because he's an engineer, he decided to tap a hole in one of the shells, turning it into a necklace, and encase the other in epoxy for Micaela to wear as a gibbet on her Crocs. And yes, I use the word epoxy for all you engineers in the audience. Brad is still wearing that necklace today, and maybe Micaela's Crocs will make an appearance later this evening. The beach day was only the beginning of their love journey. Love is about having someone who will celebrate your victories, help you through challenges like a torn Achilles, and support you when you have no idea how to ski. One of Micaela's first introductions to Brad's adventurous family of expert skiers was to Park City, Utah, where they learned just how strong their love is for each other. Even though Brad had a lifetime of experience on skis, he decided to snowboard instead to match Micaela's beginner-level skiing. Sticking by her side the whole trip on the easy slopes, Brad proved to Micaela that he would be by her side forever. In March 2023, shortly after returning from the ski trip, their support for each other would be tested again when Brad tore his Achilles, leaving him couch-bound, which is a very difficult situation for a constantly active person. And those of you not from the New England area, you may not know this, but New Hampshire in March is cold, snowy, covered in ice, a truly terrible time to be on crutches. And it just so happened on the day of Brad's scheduled surgery, there was a blizzard, because there's always a blizzard. Regardless, Micaela knew she had to be there for her partner. Driving him through the snowstorm with cars sliding off the road and getting stuck all around them, Micaela guided them safely to Elliott Hospital, only to find out that they were in the wrong location. Again, embracing her inner New Hampshire spirit, Micaela bravely continued on to a second location to ensure Brad would have his operation because she knew how important it was to help him get back on his feet, literally. Fortunately, you both survived. So today, in front of everyone you love, we celebrate not just your romance, but your friendship, your partnership, and the amazing journey that lies ahead. Now let's move on to the vows, where you'll get a chance to tell each other, in your own words, why your love is worth everything.
Bradley, I'm so glad we decided to walk down the aisle together. I still remember the very first time I saw you. It was a new season of volleyball. I was walking over in my Crocs, and we started warming up to play behind the sand courts on the bark mulch. That's when we introduced ourselves. Your hair was long, prime pandemic era when barbershops were still closed. And right off the bat, I felt something special. I remember Adam putting us next to each other in the lineup, and thankfully we worked so well together, he kept doing it. That's where our relationship really began to grow. When I first got to know you, I was in a big transitional period of my life, changing jobs, moving, figuring out my next steps. From the very start, you showed me your unwavering kindness, support, and calm demeanor. These qualities of yours have remained through everything we have experienced together. I love seeing you as Uncle Brad with our collective nieces and nephews, spending a full 45 minutes on the 4th of July making Leanne laugh, or throwing your entire body into the snow so that Rowan has the courage to do the same with a smile on his face. When we rescued Ghost, I had no doubt that you would be an incredible pet owner. I got to see the nurturing, playful, patient side of you every single day, that same side of you that makes you such an incredible partner. Watching the way you care for him reminds me of the way you care for me, with gentleness, laughter, and unconditional love. I promise in our marriage to always keep an open mind to whatever new adventure you dream up, whether it's a life-changing video game, a 10-mile hike, or a brand new adventure with Ghost by our side. I promise to give you the best version of myself and to treat you with the same loving kindness you show me every single day. I look forward to every day with you, to your goofy humor that makes me laugh 95% of the time, jokes that spiral into pure madness and somehow never get old. Our life already feels so full of joy. I love you so much, Brad, and I can't wait to see what our future holds. I know that no matter what comes our way, as long as we're on the same team, we can't be beat.
Micaela, when we first met at volleyball, I, of course, was very reserved. But you were such an approachable person that you helped bring me out of my shell. What I love about us and our time together is that we've always been on the same team. Not just in volleyball, but in life. You put in the effort to understand me and how we work together. The same team, always. My vows to you are based on the symbols in our lives and around us here. Like the rings we will wear, I will be underneath you, supporting you and lifting you up, and above you, sheltering and protecting you. Like the rivers that are around us, I will be your source of encouragement, of comfort, of love. And I know you will be the same for me. Like a fire, I will passionately burn for you, warm you, and be a light in the darkness. Like the wildflowers, I will grow with you and provide a space where you can live your best life. Like the sun and the stars, I will shine bright for you and give you a familiar path home. Like the seashell that hangs around my neck, I will keep you close to my heart, always and forever. And when you pass, me the volleyball, I will always set it back to you because we're on the same team, always.
When you look at these rings in the days ahead, may they remind you of the promises you are making today. The promise to honor, to love, to stand beside each other next to Class 4 over 33-foot waves, and to overcome your fear of drowning in the ocean to take the riskiest engagement photos ever submitted to National Geographic. Now, Brad, as you place this ring on Micaela's finger, do you take Micaela to be your wife, to love, honor, and cherish in good times and bad for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Now, Micaela, as you place this ring on Brad's finger, do you take Brad to be your husband, to love, honor, and cherish in good times and bad for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Marriage is the beginning of a beautiful adventure, one with laughter, compromise, dog walks, time with family, being the fun aunt and uncle, and genuinely enjoying your lives and shared experiences. At this time, by the power vested in me and your power to bump set spike, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Go ahead, seal with a kiss.
We're gonna stay young. We're gonna stay young forever. And we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have some fun together. Yes, we will. 'Cause these are the memories we'll keep. So hold on tight to every little thing. Don't let them pass you by in your sleep. So let's spend this time together, because these are the best of our days. These are the best of all our days. These are the best of our days. These are the best of all our days. So let's spend a little time together. Sweet as the sunshine, starting up the day. Side by side together, and that's where we'll stay. 'Cause these are the memories we'll keep. So hold on tight to every little thing. Don't let them pass you by in your sleep. So let's spend this time together, because these are the best of our days. These are the best of all our days. These are the best of our days. These are the best of all our days. So let's spend a little time together.
Welcome the brand new Mr. and Mrs. Bradley and Micaela.
A spark is all it takes to start a brush fire that will burn brighter than the day. Shine brighter than the day. It starts with one, then one turns into two, then 3 and 4, and pretty soon 100,000 more. smiling out across the world. Yes, we're in this together, and we will make it better. My brothers and sisters, we are one. And hand in hand we'll stretch out, heart by heart this wave is catching on. 'Cause we're in this together after all. We are the instruments with our parts to play. Unity and harmony, we will win the day, my friend. We'll win the day, my friend. And they say it takes a village, I say it takes a world to light this hope.
My name is Sam, and I'm one of the many sisters of the bride. I feel so honored to be standing up here today, celebrating not only one of the most genuine couples I've ever known, but also two people I'm lucky enough to call family. When you have as many siblings as we have, the amount of children far exceeds the number of bedrooms. Because Micaela and I are less than 2 years apart, we upgraded from regular old sisters to roommates. And during our time as roommates, we did all of the usual sister things, like fighting over clothes, taking selfies, creating dramatic storylines for our Bratz dolls, and redecorating with the newest Twilight posters. Team Edward forever. And looking back, those are some of my most cherished memories. Before writing this speech, I couldn't decide if I was going to write it in English or in our secret language, Dante, which was really just us saying, Dante, 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 back and forth. But don't worry, the rest of the speech is in English. There were so many memories that popped into my head while writing this speech, but here are just a few that really stood out. The first one takes me back to those nights when we couldn't sleep, and we would say goodnight, one by one, to every single Harry Potter character we could think of. I can't say exactly how long it took us, but it had to have been at least 30 minutes. And of course, the time we downloaded so many pirated movies on our family computer that the internet company literally contacted our parents to tell us to stop. But perhaps the best memory of all, in middle school, Micaela and I would walk to school most days, but on those freezing New England winter mornings, Dad would drive us to school way too early because he had to get to work. The school was practically empty, aside from some lunch ladies, so Micaela and I would press play on the same psalm at the same time on our iPods and run through the empty halls of Elm Street Middle School, dancing, singing, and sliding on our knees like we were in a music video. True sister bonding right there. When I first heard about Brad, my siblings described him as the free agent on their intramural volleyball team. But on a weekend trip to Acadia National Park, Micaela told me that they had just started texting. Other than the fact that he was wicked good at volleyball, I knew nothing about him, not even his name. And when Micaela was telling me about him, I misheard her and thought that she said his name was Chad. So that became our running joke. I'd call and ask, "So how's Chad doing?" I didn't meet Brad right away because I was living in Minnesota, but Micaela would call and tell me all about him, and every time I could hear in her voice just how happy she was. When I finally met him, it didn't take long to see why. Brad is caring, sweet, chivalrous, deeply loving, and the best dog dad to Ghosty Boy. One memory that stands out, Micaela had just gotten her hair done and it started raining. Without being asked, Brad stood by the window watching for her, and as soon as she pulled in, he rushed outside with an umbrella and walked her to the door. That's who Brad is, someone who will do anything to make the people he loves feel supported, protected, and cared for. And as Micaela's sister, I couldn't imagine a better partner for her. Micaela, you are truly the life of the party, the best listener, and the queen of genuine reactions. Seriously, if you have a crazy story, or any story at all, tell it to Micaela. No one hypes you up like she does. She'll gasp at all the right moments, throw in an, "Oh my God," with perfect timing, and make you feel like the most fascinating person in the world. It's the best feeling. Micaela, Dad would be so proud of the person you've become and the athletic AF partner you've chosen. You've always supported me and everyone around you, no matter what, and I know you'll bring that same unwavering love to your marriage. May your life together be full of laughter, inside jokes, little dances in empty hallways, and a love that keeps growing stronger every single day. Brad, I can't think of a better partner for my sister, and I hope you enjoy growing old with her as much as I enjoyed growing up with her. Cheers to Micaela and Brad!
You know, what a delight, right? We come up here, we just kind of know Brad, but we don't know you guys that well, right? So we got to enjoy this party and get to meet you, and I got to tell you, this was a wonderful event, right? And it's not just the activities and the parties and how happy they are and all that. It's how well everybody gets together. And I think that's a really good portent for the success that they're going to have in their marriage. Seth, thank you so much for the descriptive words up front. You left a few things out. So, Micaela, you talked a little bit about this, or he talked about the trauma you had up skiing, right? that it was difficult. And I'm not really sure how much Brad has told you about, but I remember a few times that we're going up these pretty darn steep runs. And Brad's favorite thing to do was to pretty much just go straight down the mountain. And we'd encourage him to turn. And sometimes we get him to take one or two turns, but he was really fast, and sometimes it was just a cloud of snow. It takes a little bit of it takes some guts, some fortitude, right, and a little bit of defiance too, to get that done. The other story I'll tell about Brad, and we haven't heard about sailing, right? Nobody's talked about sailing here. We are a family of sailors. This is another torture we're going to give to Micaela. When we lived up in Michigan, Brad joined our sailing team, and we actually raced on a three-day sailing trip. And it was from down in Detroit, near Detroit, all the way up to Mackinac Island. And it's the first day is good, right? Everybody's awake and alert and doing a lot of stuff. Second day, you're a little bit delirious, and by the time you get into the end, it's pretty miserable because everybody's just really tired. So when you're beating to windward, the wind is in your teeth, the waves are coming over the bow, and you're in a race. So to win the race, you have to put everybody up on what we call the rail, right? And the person that's in the front, the very front, takes all the waves. And this guy did that. This guy did that. He did it humbly. He never asked to sit somewhere else. He wanted to take it for the team, right? And he did that until he was so cold he couldn't do it anymore. And I think that's going to be their relationship, right? I think that Brad's going to be carrying the umbrella, right? He's going to be doing it for him. Anyway, nothing but the best for you guys. I know it's going to work, and I think the evidence is in the family, right? The people that we meet and how well we get along with everybody. So cheers, enjoy your life.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you. Well, I know this little chapel on the boulevard we can go. No one will know. Oh, come on, girl. Who cares if we're trash? Got a pocket full of cash we can blow. Shots of Patrol, and it's on, girl. Don't say no, 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 no. Just say yeah, 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 yeah. And we'll go, 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 go. If you're ready, like I'm ready. 'Cause it's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you. Oh, I'll go get a ring, let the choir bells sing like ooh. So what you wanna do? Let's just run, girl. If we wake up and you wanna break up, that's cool. No, I won't blame you. It was fun, girl. Don't say no, 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 no. Just say yeah, 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 yeah. And we'll go, 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 go. If you're ready, like I'm ready. 'Cause it's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you. Just say I do. Tell me right now, baby. Tell me right now, baby. Baby, just say I do. Tell me right now, baby. Tell me right now, baby. Baby, just say I do. Tell me right now, baby. Tell me right now, baby, baby. Oh, it's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your